What's up, guys? What's up? I'm just tagging and waiting for some people to come in here. Just give me 1 second. I see you, Mister. I see you. Just give me 1 second. What's up, guys? We're gonna get started with Instagram Live. I just want to pin something. Here we go. Okay. What's up, mi gente? It's your girl Z Essence right here on the Z Essence Show, IG Live from mi casa. Just want to say hello to everyone. We have a celebrity in the building, an actor that we might have seen all over the place. The Purge, All Eyes on Me, you know, the pick of Tupac Shakur, The Orange is the New Black, Roxanne, American Gangster. I mean, the list goes on. So I've been looking out for him for a few months now because I've been watching him in the movies and I kind of want to see what he was about. So I want to see if I can bring him onto the Essence Show. But right now we're quarantining. So I said, why not bring him in? Because our schedule's been off and I just been dying to talk to him. So I have him on live now. I want to bring him on. We're going to talk about a few things. If you guys have any questions, put them down below in the comments. I'm going to introduce an actor, author, a writer. His name is Jermel Howard. And like I said, you guys probably see him on numerous series and movies, and we're going to talk about all that now. And we also have a biopic that he's featured in as one of the main stars that's coming out. So we'll talk about that as well. So we're going to get started. Let me get him in here so we can talk. I hope everybody's doing good today. I see Take Care Eyez in the house. What up, Los? I see John DeSeo is here. Hello, guys. Just want to get him on, and then we can start our chats. Or maybe you should request me again, Jamal, if you want to request me. Oh, here we go. All right, let's do Thank you guys for tuning in. We're just waiting for him to come on. This is the first time me and him will be speaking. Hi!
Hey, what's up? What's up?
What's up? I never thought I'd be speaking to you live.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, how you doing?
I'm good. You look just like you do on TV, which is a great thing.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that.
Some people look different, but you look good. I like it.
Thanks. Technically, this is still TV, though. Technically.
Technically. Welcome to the Essence Show.
Okay.
I'm happy you're here with us. I know we've been back and forth for quite some time, and we're finally here together, so this is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially around this time, man. This is a great time because, everybody locked in. So, got some time to burn.
How are we dealing with the quarantining? And where are we at right now?
Right this second, I'm in Jersey.
Okay, you're in the States. That's good.
Yeah. I'm in Jersey. It's a lot going on in these areas. Jersey, New York.
I don't know about you. You've been staying home or you've been getting your haircuts and stuff because you look kind of clean in your face.
Yeah. Listen, I do my own. Let me hold up.
Good. Yes.
I got a whole setup. Listen, I got a whole setup.
Yes. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I keep telling everyone, these men got to get, their equipment. They're.
Do it yourself, man. Look, I put it together. Yeah, I'm in here. I got this bathroom is just for haircuts.
I love it.
So
I love it.
Yeah.
So how you handling this whole period in Jersey? What's going on with you?
It's basically, I've been prepping for survival my whole damn life, and I've been telling people I'm one of them conspiracy theorists. Sometimes they be like, "Oh, listen, I already knew that they was making bio warfare weapons and stuff like that, so I knew shit like this was gonna happen already."
Oh, so you're looking at the quarantine as conspiracy theories, then?
Well, everybody got their theory, and I just believe that they just wanted to get rid of some people. It's a lot of people on the planet. And I think that they wanted to dumb down the population a little bit. It's not that far fetched. It's something that Bill Gates was saying a while ago in an interview. that it's a lot going on with the population and it's growing fast. So it's something that he was saying as well,
Yeah.
and a couple of other people, you know.
Yeah, and well, it's in the books. Exactly
Yeah.
what you're saying is what I've heard. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now,
Absolutely.
that kind of that we got to hold on to that for a second because that kind of reminded me of something that you've done, and I want to see if there's any like relationship to it. Maybe I should just do it now because I might forget.
Okay.
Are we believing in all this because if this is what you believe, or is it because we had a little a big role in the purge?
Yeah. Yeah. What's funny is I get like at least 14, 15 DMs every day about the purge. Like, is this happening for real? Is this
Are
happening?
you
You know,
serious?
yeah. People be hitting me about it. So I can't. This is not the purge. Trust me.
I
But
know it's not.
if we were, it seemed like it can get there. I can tell you that. It looks like we headed
Yeah,
in that direction from the way
yeah,
things are looking.
yeah.
There was a cop. I believe he was in. If I'm not mistaken, I think he was in like Ohio or something like that. That he was actually riding down the street and changed his sirens to the purge sound, like So yeah,
Whoa!
he got in
Hell
trouble.
no!
He got in trouble. People were going crazy, and he got in trouble. So yeah, it's just looking crazy for us, man. It's looking real crazy for us.
So this kind of this kind of puts a damper on all of us, including you. I just want to run off some things. I mean, you've done a lot, but I can say that 2017 was a huge year for you. You did the
Yeah.
first Purge, All Eyes on Me, Roxanne, a few
Hmm.
others. Then we did Power, where
Yeah.
you played
Bunny.
Brains on Power for
Hmm.
season 4.
Yeah.
It's just interesting to me that in the same year you were able to sit down with people that are doing biopics on legends.
Yes. Yeah. I
Like that's amazing. How did you? Can you give us a brief history of like just how you started with the acting and where you come from, and then we can just get into other things.
Yeah. Well, I started out as in the music business, and I was just, looking for a transition because I was with some people that I wasn't growing,
Hmm.
and I was just trying to find a transition, and I end up. Somebody put it in my ear, like, yo, you got a good look. You should try to give the acting thing a try, And I was
You
like, I
do.
never
You
thought
got
about that.
eyes to kill for.
Oh, thank you. And I never thought about that. And then I went on and like an open call for like a Burger King commercial, and I booked it. I was like, oh, I booked it. Oh, I got it. And then once I seen like, okay, they actually you don't have to chase your money and fight for your money. Like you actually got a check, and it was
Yeah,
great. I was like, oh, this is it. So I transitioned from the music into film, and then my first like 5 projects, I just booked them. And this guy was like, yo, people don't really do that. His manager was like, people don't really do that. And my first movie was with the highest paid actress at the time, Jodie Foster. And I had a role in the movie called The Brave One with Jodie Foster. And everybody was like, man, that's your first movie, like, with Jodie Foster. So maybe you're
amazing.
supposed to be doing this. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
that's major.
yeah. Ever since then, it's been it. And now with writing, I'm actually, you gotta, once you get into something, you gotta increase your value in it. You know what I'm saying? So you
Absolutely.
make sure you last in it. So I learned the writing. I learned writing the hard way though, but I learned writing and got into the business side of it.
Yeah, and then we have author too, because we have a book, an
Mm-hmm.
ebook of how men act in relationships and why, which is really
Yes, very
interesting. It caught my
important.
attention.
Get that book. Everybody get that book. That book is real
I do
important.
want the book,
Yeah,
but can
yeah.
you give us one reason why men act the way they do in relationships? Just one tip?
I believe it's language. Everybody has a different language, and when we remember that, and when we can just grasp that idea, then and boost our level of understanding, then things will change in any relationship. I believe that if we have a better understanding, for instance, like let's say if I had my ex one time, me and her got into it, and she didn't know why. One little thing set it off, and we was arguing and all of this stuff, and she didn't know why, but it had nothing to do with her. You know what I'm saying? So when the man is saying, yo, it's a lot of things going on, we might think it's about you because the female is internalizing everything and taking it as a direct, it's about her. What did I do? Meanwhile, I got a lot of things going on. He's thinking about money. Something didn't come through. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get to this money. So it's just the language, reading the language of basically the spirit of a person to realize that it's not about you all the time, and it's not a personal thing. It's something outside of you that could have been the problem, and that's going to cause a problem if you don't read it right. So it's just those things like that, those little jewels like that. I wanted to make sure the book kind of embodied those things, because there's nobody explaining it to nobody, and they just, we just either on the black side or the white side. So it's just always going to be a fight and no meat in the middle. So I'm kind of creating that outline for everybody to follow.
No, it's very important because, like you said, I've lived with somebody in my past, and in the beginning, I didn't really understand how to live with a man without taking things personal. And then I started reading up on the gender, and I started to realize that it's just a thing of a person or a gender. Right. Not to pick your battles, basically. And I was much happier at home.
There it is. That's the important thing. Pick your battles. Everything ain't about a fight. And this is a small another jewel from the book. Everything is not a blow at you. People, we sort of defense up because, sometimes everybody take criticism and from the outside and it as blows, like you throwing a fist at me. Oh, you ain't good when you do that. Well, that wasn't good when you did. Oh, that ain't, you decide and you take it as a blow. But when you're inside a relationship with somebody, none of that is a blow, because the person, the only way to judge a person is through their intention. Their intention is to hurt you. So it's not a blow. You got to just remember that. So those are little things that help.
Where can we find the book for the ones that are watching?
You can go to my website, actually, www.jermelhoward.com, and the book is up there. Actually, you can get the link to the book. It's on Amazon and Kindle. You could just go on my website, and get the link from there.
Awesome. I'm gonna look for that. So we have, before we get to your new project, or a project that's already been in the makes, which we'll talk about in a second. A couple of days ago, I rewatched All Eyes on Me, where you played the stepbrother of Tupac Shakur.
Yes. Mo Preem Shakur. Shout out to Mo Preem.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys do your research, you'll find out who that is. How was that on set? Because us as a viewer, we're looking at it, and I have to tell you, he starts to morph into Tupac. It's very scary.
Yeah,
I mean, down to the way he laughed. I mean, the way he giggled with Jada Pickett. Like, how was that? How was that, man? How was that?
He's awesome, man. He's a cool dude. He came,
Demetrius, right?
Yeah, Demetrius. He came he was in the music business anyway, and his father actually had a relationship with Tupac. He did some music, produced a couple of songs for Pac. So he basically knew Pac. At least he had the inside scoop on him. So and he favored him a lot. So that was like a night, and that was easy to do, easy pick. I would have chosen too. I like the movie. I like the dynamic of it. I like what he did with it. I wish they would have tapped into more of the relationship with him and his brother. That way, my character could have grew with him a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
But they were trying to get a bunch of information across real fast in the time of a movie, so every story couldn't get told. But it was good, man. It was just an amazing experience to be a part of somebody like Pac's legacy, or anybody that's on that magnitude, of that magnitude, to be a part of their legacy. It's amazing.
Did you ever feel him on set? Did you ever feel his aura on set?
Yeah. His mom was there before she passed. God bless the day. She came.
Really?
She came up, and
Did she give
you
her
know,
approval for the flick? Did she give her
yeah,
approval
yeah,
for it?
yeah, yeah. At one point we was all running. We was in the park, and it was a fight going on, and we all just took off and started running. And I grabbed Pop. That's when I grabbed him and pulled him, and he was looking at
Yeah,
the girl. Yeah, I
that
at
got
that
shot. Yeah,
moment, like I felt like this Pop for real. Like he was there. Like I felt that energy there at that moment, and we had the Outlaws, ED and Young was there because they were actually playing themselves in the movie. So
right.
they was there, and it was amazing. It's an amazing feeling.
It was a great movie. The casting was awesome. I wish they would have dipped more into his personal life too, like upcoming. And
Yeah.
I also felt that Tupac was a great man, and he had a
Oh
great
yeah.
heart, but got caught up in the wrong stuff. If you get
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
mean?
And I see. Well, emotion, man. He was an emotional person, and he
Yeah.
wore all his emotions outside. So, it would have been easy for him to get caught up in anything that was something like that because he was passionate and he was so emotional, and he wasn't going to hide it and put it under the cover for anybody. That's the
Right.
type of person he was.
All right. So now bring us into Brain, season 4 of Power. And
Yeah, I see my
I
man
also,
Power is industry over here. He asked me to do a 50 Cent impression.
you want to do it and make our viewers happy?
Well, let me tell you like this. It's a marketing plan. You gotta have your marketing plan together. I think things like that is important. When you're doing what you're doing. But if you got a problem, pop up.
Is that what he told you? That was
Nah.
awesome. Talk to us about Power for a little bit.
Oh, it was awesome, man.
How
It
was
was
that?
a great experience. It was one of the biggest projects I was on. I got to actually be a character for almost that whole season,
Yeah.
season 4. Man, it was amazing working with the cast. They were awesome. Um, Working with 50, of course, it was dope. Super super intelligent dude.
Yeah.
The rest of them, I met everybody, of course. Talking to Lala and everybody. Mari Hardwick, all of them, man. Good people, man. Everybody there, good people. My homeboy Michael Rainey, who I still talk today.
Oh, do you? Oh,
Yeah,
do you?
yeah, yeah.
Do we know that he was going to be the one at the end that took his father out?
We know nothing, but it was good. It was a good. I could have guessed that. Like in my head, I was like, you see, he's had a lot of static with the dad. So,
Yeah.
and everybody still think that I'm the reason we had him robbing houses. Think I'm the reason he turned bad. No, I'm not the reason he turned bad.
I love it. I love how people think it's you in real life and it's just a
Yeah.
show, right?
Yo, you know what? Remember, so when I killed the lady in the bed, then I killed the white lady, and he started running, and Tariq took off, and I started chasing him. Before that, everybody was like, "I can't stand Tariq. He killed Tariq," and they in my Twitter box telling me to kill Tariq. Soon as they see me
Yeah.
chasing him, people was hitting me like, "Leave him alone. You so mean." And I'm like,
It's
"Make up your mind.
crazy.
Make up your mind. The fans make up y'all mind. Y'all
It's
want
crazy.
It was
How
cool
did
though.
we
It
get
was fun,
how
man.
did we get booked for that?
I got a call from a casting director to come do a read for the role. And Courtney, they said they had me in mind for something. They were just trying to see where I fit in and
Okay.
and put something around. So it was. I was like, oh yeah, you had me in mind already. All right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Shout
I
out to
wanted to
Courtney too. I love Courtney, man.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's an amazing writer too. I wanted to circle back to the Tupac movie. Was there any secrets that we didn't know about that maybe the movie kind of portrayed a little bit? Was there anything that we
That
missed?
uh Nah,
No?
they pretty much got
Okay.
it covered. You know, Pac was they didn't he didn't have long. You know, it was a short. You know, his life
Um,
was short. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So he didn't
25 he
have.
passed, right? Was
Yeah,
25, right?
yeah. He didn't get a chance to actually blossom into the light that he was supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So it was
Agree.
they pretty much got most of the things, all the things that was going on. They pretty much covered it.
So we've been hearing about this salt and pepper biopic with no date yet.
Yeah.
And we are playing Tretch.
Yes, I'm playing Tretch in that Salt Pepper movie. It's coming out this summer sometime. Thank you, thank you. They just put,
That's major. It's a three-part
yeah,
series
yeah.
too, right?
Yeah. They just pushed it back to I think they pushed it back another month. But the trailer is up on Lifetime. A bunch of people just sending it to me. Yo, I seen the trailer. I seen the trailer.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
that you're playing Tretch, even though Tretch has been saying he really doesn't agree with the whole storyline, but it is what it
Yeah.
is, right?
Well, Tretch, he don't. It was that he personally that was his wife, and she wrote a book, and he probably felt like everything in the book wasn't 100% accurate. So that
Absolutely.
nobody would know that but them two, and but the actual part. I'm friends with Tretch, so
Okay.
yeah. So the actual part of about me playing him it doesn't bother him. He's all
Okay.
he introduces me like, yo, he's playing me in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he's cool with that. It was just, I guess it was just the information in it, but that's personal between him and her.
Absolutely. Absolutely. How did you work on channeling him? Because you don't really see him much unless you watch the videos and some interviews, and you know him personally. So,
Mhm.
how did you get ready to play his character?
Well, I watched a lot of interviews that he did, and of course, watched the music videos. It's all videos and music that I've known already because I'm from the East Coast, so that's somebody that was one of my icons when I was coming up and younger. But other than that, I watched a lot of the videos, and just like I do with any role or any part, I just go in. I go in. I look. I try to, emulate his voice, see where he's at mentally around that time, and put myself there, and just let the magic happen on its own. Once you put yourself in a person's shoes and put yourself in that position mentally and really be there, as long as you actually got some of the mannerisms, it's going to kind of come out on its own.
Right, right.
The rest is up to hair and makeup and all of them guys. You know what I'm saying? They add the rest on to make everything look authentic. So it was fun. It was real fun.
We look forward to it. We really do. It's three parts. We haven't, we know a lot about them, but we really don't. We really don't know the personal side of any of the group members or the struggle they really went through as females being in hip hop.
It's,
And then
it's
and
good.
then Pepper dealing with Tretch and all of that, because that was a thing too back in the day.
Yeah, they were married. They got married, and that was like a big hip hop couple for a minute. They was like the Bobby and Whitney of hip hop.
Yeah, yeah,
Minus the drugs, but
yeah.
it is what it is.
Do we have any projects coming up for the rest of the year or that we should look forward to?
I mean, right now I got like a few offers for a couple of things, but some stuff I can't really put out there. But I shot my own biopic project about Al Green. It's called Love and Happiness. Yeah, a lot of people like, how the hell you pull that off? But I wrote it. I wrote it and created it, and played him
Oh
as
my
well.
gosh. So
So
you're like breathing, living, shitting, everything of Al Green right now.
yeah, that love and happiness.
I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So when you see me with the fro, I'm gonna send you the trailer for you personally so you can check it
Please
out.
do. Yes.
Yeah,
That's
it's dope.
amazing.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. I had a lot of fun doing that. That's actually more fun to me than anything is to do like timepieces, and work as like a whole nother era of music and a whole nother,
Absolutely.
era of age and time. Like you're in the 70s,
Yeah.
that's amazing to me. Let me see my
That's gonna
phone.
bring that position brings you into a whole new demographic too.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'm gonna
I
try.
love that. That is so dope. It's like amazing how everything you touch is like a hit. A hit.
Thank you, thank
Yeah,
you.
everything is a hit. Any books in the future?
Yeah, I wanna do a book about my actual my life. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna come because of course I'm gonna write a movie about it. So that'll be in the works real soon. I am doing a book, basically like for with the younger generation right now. I feel like a lot of them are lost. A lot of people are lost, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to write in a common sense book. You know what I'm saying? Like we lost a lot of, not we, but a lot of people lost a lot of common sense.
Fix your sound a little bit because I think your reception's a little off.
Can you
Sorry,
hear
guys.
me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Much
Yeah.
better.
I basically was saying a lot of people lost a lot of common sense, and what I want to do is create a book just about that. You know, to help the generation, catch back up. So that'll be a next, that one in my life. Next one.
Any advice you want to give out to the young actors, the young black actors, young black writers,
Yeah.
us Latinos? Any words of wisdom?
Yeah, absolutely. Just remember that consistency is everything. Like, if you're not consistent, there's no way you can win at all. You can't do nothing if you're not consistent. And on top of that, start finding ways to make yourself valuable. Don't just wait for anything to happen. Go make something happen. One of the best quotes I seen was that, if you're looking at life from a painter's perspective, and you're looking at a painting before anybody did anything to it, it's just a canvas. So the canvas would be like life, it's just blank. So whatever you paint on it is what the picture is going to be. So don't wait for the paint to splash on it itself. It doesn't do that. You got to actually paint the picture that you want. You know what I'm saying? So don't sit and wait for anything. That would be my advice. Make it happen yourself.
I love that. I was doing some research on you really quickly, and I saw that you like sports, but everything that you liked had a consistency of a ball, basketball, pool, bowling.
Right. That's right.
Do
All of
we
that.
have a fascination with bowling?
That's right. You know what I'm saying? Like I play basketball. Like well, I can't play now, but I usually play about 3 times a week. So I'm heavy on basketball. Now bowling, these are all things I keep in my car. Like one person talk slick and be like, you know what? I challenge you. I'll go pull right up, got my bags, got my basketball in the car, bowl sneakers, and I got my bowling ball.
So you do the whole pose with the leg up and everything when you do the
Oh
bowling?
yeah, I got my phone and everything. Like yeah.
That's so funny.
I make your phone spin and all of that. Like I'm out here.
I love that. I love that. All right, quarantine, real quick. What is it to be a black male in film and television for 2020? And what's one thing you learned about yourself during this time off?
A black man in film in 2020 is great. A lot of things are changing. A lot of styles of film are changing and giving
Yeah.
more blacks and Latinos an opportunity to showcase their talent. So it's really no excuse now because more people are being sought after of color. So we're getting more opportunities now, and more people are creating their own. So it's a lot. So it's great. It's great right now to be in the culture. And as far as quarantine, look, it teaches you more patience. You know what I'm saying? You can pull patience out of this if you focused enough, and you can just write down and things that you want to do that didn't require you to actually leave or anything. Like some people want to create a website and they running around too much. But now sit your ass down and create your website. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of teaches you a little bit of patience. And I've had a chance I've been working on this horror movie for a while, but I've been all over. You know, I got to be in LA. I'm over here and over there, so I barely get to put a few scenes down sometimes. But I've had the opportunity to actually now go in, and it's crazy
Good
right
for
now.
you.
So
Good for you.
I'm almost finished with it. It's dope. It's dope. It's gonna be dope. A lot of people already hitting me about being on that, so it's gonna be dope. Yeah.
I love it. You have a lot going on. It was a pleasure speaking to you and finally meeting you face to face.
Yeah, yeah.
I've enjoyed all your acting, all your movies. I've seen all of them. Well, I probably have like maybe 2 or 3 that I got to catch up on, but thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Of
Appreciate you.
course. And when you're in New York, you got to come to set so we can just have like a nice sit down. We can finally meet. All right, my love?
I'm with it. I'm with it. Let me know. Just hit me.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you for
You're
the
welcome.
viewers tuning in. Stay safe. We'll talk behind the scenes.
Yeah, yeah. Did you get your audience questions? Anybody had it?
Everybody's just chilling, watching. Everybody's
Okay.
just, I see like thumbs up. I see googly eyes because, you know, you're
Oh,
nice eye candy, I guess, for the ladies.
oh. Okay.
But we're
That's
all
what's up.
good.
All
All
right.
right, babe? Thank you
Yep.
so much for your time. Be safe, and we'll see you soon.
Peace.
All right, get in line. Oh, God, that was awesome, guys. Thank you for tuning in. That was Jermel Howard, actor, author, writer. We know him from Power, season 4. We know him from All Eyes on Us, All Eyes on Me, Tupac's biopic as his stepbrother. We've seen him in The Purge, the first Purge, which came out a couple of years ago. Roxanne as Roland the Rapper. He was an American gangster. He grew up in Long Island and was raised there. And now he's just back and forth. So I decided to grab him. And you did have a question, Industry. Why didn't you say anything? And you know him personally. Don't worry about it. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in and viewing us and giving us the support. Again, this is the way I'm going to be doing things. I'm going to try to work on a little backdrop for me. I wasn't prepared to do Instagram Live for the Essence show, but it's kind of working out on my turf, so why not? And I have a few interviews for next week that is being planned, so stay tuned. If you guys missed the Tony Sunshine interview, go on to Tony Sunshine's page. It's live. I'm going to try to clip it up here and there and post that up too. He was amazing and very positive in the interview, so it was a great interview, guys. Go tune into that. And if not, go back onto the YouTube, check out the interviews there. The other night I did Bobby Simmons, I did Sakai, and we had who's a singer from The Voice. He was one of the finalists, and we talked for about 2 hours. People from Brazil came in, Africa, and we were talking about male perspective and how men see dating and sex and relationships and females, and it was an awesome talk. A lot of people tuned in for that. So that's also up. And I'm going to let you guys go because I've been doing this for about 2 hours, and now I want to go chill out and have me some quarantine and chill time. Thank you once again for tuning in. Y'all know where to meet me. I'll be putting up some promotional stuff so you guys can see who I'll be talking to this week coming up. And I love you. Get in line. Stay safe. Wash your hands.